Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I think so. There we go. We are back. We're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. I need to create a whole other system for YouTube on this side. I do not have anything set up. Oops. But yeah, I think YouTubers, anyone who's watching on YouTube, should be able to chat, and their chat should appear here, I think. So we're streaming now on a Thursday. Unusual. I don't know, I've been just streaming randomly. I think I want to start streaming on a different time, like maybe Tuesdays and Fridays. Not streaming tomorrow though, because I'm going to be going to a wedding rehearsal tomorrow, so I can't stream tomorrow. I was supposed to drink this a lot earlier, but oh well. I was too busy fixing streaming stuff. Yeah, what I've been doing. Akuna, how's it going, man? Long time no see on stream. That's because I haven't been streaming, but yeah, long time no see on the stream. I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of content creating and streaming, because I'm back home for the summer. You know, watching soccer and streaming. Oh yeah, that's good, man. That's what's up. I need to get into soccer. I only watch, I don't know, I'm in a weird spot where I don't want to get into MLS because I'm waiting and I'm hoping for the Sacramento Republics to enter the MLS ring at some point. So I don't want to join a team, be a fan of a team, in the slight chance that Sac Republic joins the MLS. The slight chance. They almost made it back in 2019 because of COVID. That never gonna happen. A slight chance. You never know. Sacramento could always. We almost had an MLS team. The market was there. We just lost our who did we lose? We lost our the major supporter. I'm blinking on the name for it, the title. Pro/Real, which is going to run MLS money. Yeah, it is. The reason why it's gonna hurt MLS is because MLS is on Apple TV. That's the main reason why it's gonna hurt. So if USL does what it needs to do to generate an audience through local networks, each team has their own local network contract or whatever. They have like a specific network that they have a contract with of displaying. Ooh, I need to fix the autofocus. I don't like how it does that. ESPN Plus and CBS Sports Network. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, see, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop. I don't got a TV. at my dorm. I don't watch a lot of sports. I watch sports illegally. But yeah, I have been hearing that USL, yeah, MLS season pass. That's what's gonna hurt MLS, because not many people want to get Apple TV. There's not a huge reason for people to get Apple TV. There's not that many. There's not really much of an interest, and people don't want to pay a subscription fee just to watch MLS. Fox Sports 1, yeah. I think when I'm done with school, maybe I'll get back into watching soccer at some point. The only soccer I've been watching has been Liga MX, Mexican Broadcasting, because I do have a subscription with Peacock, and with Peacock I can watch all the home games that Chivas are on, because they have a contract with Telemundo, and Telemundo is a part of the Peacock brand. Yeah. So as soon as USL starts signing certain players, big name players, there's probably going to be more eyes on the USL. And I've been hearing a lot of people saying that what they should really do. Well, I don't know. Okay, this is off topic. Off topic. Still in the soccer category, but a little off topic to the whole broadcasting, the whole one taking over the other. But I honestly think there should be a pyramid. A pyramid level soccer where you have MLS as the top and USL at the bottom, and there's what's it called, regulations. There's regulations and deregulations. They should 100% implement that, because not only will I'll have more eyes on the MLS, but it gives smaller communities who have a big supporting, not small communities, I mean, you have some communities that have, you have small USL teams that they're located in bigger cities, and at some point, is just chatting not on the screen? Hold on, wait a minute, where is just chatting? No, it is on just chatting, but the chat is not appearing on the screen. I just realized that. Why? I know how to fix it. I'll just go here. Where's it at? Which chat? Oh no, that's not it. Where's it on? Hold on, I'm trying to. That's not it. Oh, what did I do? I messed it all up. I had to fix this all over again. Okay, where is this under? Wait. Copy this. I gotta fix this again. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Liga MX though. No, not recently. The team that I'm supporting has lately been making a lot of stupid moves as of late. Okay, so this is the thing. Maybe that's not the thing. Okay, anyways, Control V. Boom, look, we got chat back. I need to create a whole nother overlay for adding. I'm like so busy applying to internships that I haven't focused on the finer details. Like the whole green screen. I don't even want to bother with this green screen right now. That's a whole nother issue that at some point I'll get to, but I'm just not interested. There we go. Chat's on screen now. I was watching the Union Toronto match last night. That was stressful to watch. Yeah, we won, but we should have won that easier. What's your team called again? I know it's in Philadelphia. Philadelphia Union. Okay, so the Union. So when you ever say Union, Philadelphia. That's how out of the game I am when it comes to MLS. I honestly, I'm really thinking about removing this green screen. The only reason why I don't want to touch it is because there was a program that I was using that allowed me to like angle the green screen perfectly without being like, you know, perfectly flat on the screen. So it allowed me to perfectly angle it on OBS. And that person who designed it randomly decided to create a paywall, a subscription paywall, in order for me to use that. And I said, nope, goodbye. I have used other methods before, but I am not a fan of it. And at this point, until I sit down and study how to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave that green screen there, or I'm just going to take it down. I don't know. But yeah, I really think there should be a pyramid system, because you have USL 1, USL 2, and then you can have like random club bottom rank. You don't have to include that many, but the only reason why they're not going to do that is because the MLS owners don't want to lose money. Oh, USL Championship, USL 1, USL 2. Oh, okay. Is there deregulation and regulations for the USL? I've not gone to a single USL game, by the way. Don't remember. They probably don't. The only time I've ever watched Sac Republic is during the Ligas Open Cup, which I've heard MLS has been trying to get out of it because they don't want to be in a league or in a tournament with USL teams. And I think it has to do with Sac Republic. I think Sac Republic one time almost won the whole thing, but because they fumbled during the championship game, Florida was able to secure the victory. Yeah, I've heard about Next Pro. Sac Republic is the Next Pro. I've seen pictures of a local player actually from my hometown. He was probably like the youngest person that they signed. Yeah, or is it MLS Next? I swear, I've seen pictures on Instagram where some of the young players have the MLS NX, the next. I almost call it NXT. That's wrestling. They must be in a different. I swear. I don't know if they're if they were removed or not. Your club is not in USL. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm talking about MLS Next. Are we talking about the same thing? I know for a fact. Okay, I'm gonna look it up right now. We're mixing somehow. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the MLS Next. That Sac Republic is in that thing. Sacramento United. So they participated in the MLS Next Cup, the U17s. MLS Next Flex. This kid right here. Hold on. I don't know. I've Where is? Ooh. Oh, good lord. What happened here? Hold on. Something happened here. Okay, let me just share my screen, I guess. We won't deal with the missing webcam, I guess. Wait, so this kid right here. This kid is from my local hometown. Davian Kimberg. But yeah, I'm talking about this thing, this little badge right here. Sac United is part of MLS Next, which is a youth development for U13, U19. Yeah, he's probably the youngest soccer athlete in the US that has been signed, unless there's been new news since they signed him, and that was like, ooh, back in 18 or 19, I don't remember, or maybe in 21. Unless there's been a new signing of a younger athlete, as far as I'm aware, he's the only youngest athlete that a team has signed. All right, so here's the plan for today. I don't know how this is gonna work. Last time I streamed Call of Duty, I've had issues with frame rate drops. I think I fixed it on my OBS side. I set it up so that way I should be able to stream and play Call of Duty. So the problem is that I'm trying to stream at 1080p with 60 frames per second, I don't know if I fixed it. I think I fixed it, but now I'm streaming at 12 at 720p. Let's just say that. So I changed the frame size. As far as I'm aware, I changed the frame size. So I kind of de-leveled the resolution a little bit. So if I play Call of Duty, hopefully I don't have any issues of frame drops, because I guess my computer was trying to do too much by streaming 1080p and trying to play Call of Duty, that it was just too much for the game to handle. So hopefully I fixed it. But yeah, Hokuno, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how long I should give it. Maybe 10 or 5 years, depending on where the MLS in Sacramento is at the time. Maybe I'll select a MLS team. We'll see. I don't know who I'll be. I don't want to be okay. So the nearest team by me would be San Jose Earthquakes. The only reason why I wouldn't want to be an Earthquakes fan is, number one, the owner. The owner is the same guy who owns Athletics, Sacramento Athletics, formerly known as Oakland A's. So he owns the A's. He made a bunch of terrible decisions, left Oakland because he wanted to go to a new city for money reasons. So he cares more about money than he does about winning. And so because of that, I don't know if I want to be an Earthquakes fan. And I still want to be a fan of a team in California. So that gives me three options. It gives me LAFC, LA Galaxy, and San Diego FC. Most people that I interact with, which is, you know, Dizzy and his buddies, most of them are LA Galaxy fans. So if I had to choose, it would either be, yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm still debating. Like, I'm not like in a hurry to like be a fan of a team. But if I had to choose, it would be those two teams, San Diego FC or LA Galaxy, if I had to choose. Now, unless something happens with Earthquakes, maybe within 5 years where they get a new owner, then maybe, but no guarantees. Oh, you got an ad break. Let me know when we're back. A whole 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how it is on YouTube. I've never tried to watch a stream on YouTube, but I'm doing both. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube because of certain controversies that have been happening. So a lot of people are predicting that something might happen to Twitch. Oh, 39 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. I'll wait. Past that. We're waiting for you, Hokuno. By the way, if you're new to the stream, please hit that follow button, subscribe button on YouTube. How do I go to my data dashboard? There you go. That's where I want to go. All right, you're back. Okay, so before you went on the ad break, I was saying that I don't know how things are on YouTube because I haven't joined a stream on YouTube. I don't think ever. I don't know how ads are on there, but I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. And mainly because of current controversies that have been happening on Twitch with certain yeah, I don't have any issues there. I used to have ad blockers on for Twitch and I wouldn't have any issues, but now Twitch has found a loophole or something like that. They found they found the loophole and were able to do something with it. I don't know. But yeah, what was I saying? So I'm streaming on both platforms mainly because I want to grow the other platform as well, YouTube. So with the recent controversies that have been happening on Twitch, a lot of people are speculating that there might be a shift at some point. Mainly because people are realizing that, and it all has to do with like the owners of Twitch, the people who are running Twitch. There's a lot of favoritisms with certain with their favorite streamers, I would say. There has been a recent controversy. I don't want to get into politics, but a certain person, I don't even know why I'm trying to hide it, but fact of the matter is there's a streamer known as Hassan Piker. You may have heard of him, but supposedly because of his recent takes on the whole, you know, Palestine, Hamas, the Houthis, him supporting terrorism, apparently a lot of how would you say, a lot of companies who run ads on Twitch are starting to back out because of that. So a lot of people are thinking about making the move to other platforms such as YouTube. So from what I've been hearing is that they don't think Twitch will last, I don't know how long, only a matter of time, because they gave Hassan a 1-day ban on his day off, and a lot of people thought that they should have given him a much harsher punishment because of that, but they just gave him like a 24-hour ban, and now he's back on doing the same thing. So I'm not choosing any sides here. I have my own reasons. I don't want to get into politics, but that's why I decided to stream on both YouTube and Twitch, because I want to grow YouTube, but I still want to stream on Twitch. So if ads are annoying, YouTube is an option. No, I don't give. I mean, it's interesting. I feel like with my degree, I feel like a lot of my learning has been trying to evaluate what's been going on. Like, I've been along for a while, so I want to be up to date with what's been going on around Twitch, right? I want to be up to date. Okay, what's the new thing? What's going on? What have I missed? What's the current trend? What are people doing? I don't spend too much time. I always find myself on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, but because I want to be in the know, this is what I know. So that's why I'm like, okay, the adpocalypse is coming to Twitch, just like when the apocalypse came to YouTube. So I'm just like, okay, let's prepare for the worst. Let's try to stream on both platforms. I thought about streaming on Kick as well, but I'm like, I'm still not a big fan of Kick. So I just kept it to just YouTube and Twitch. I need to set up for YouTube for multi-streaming. It's not hard. It was pretty easy for me because all I did was I have like Stream Element, and Stream Element implemented the feature of multi-streaming. So if so you can stream on both on any platform you desire. Multi-streaming, you can select whichever platform you want to choose from. Defuse, what is up, my guy? OMG, I know. Been hella long, bro. I have the dual setup ready, but the noties and bots. Yeah, I get you. Honestly, I was more worried about the YouTube stuff because I remember when I tried to stream on YouTube, I had to set up this whole thing. I had to create like a time of when I was going to go live. I had to create a thumbnail for it. And now it just gave me the option to just stream. I didn't have to do any of that. I just had to create a title. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much easier than the last time I tried to stream on YouTube. I don't have to I still have to create a thumbnail, but I'm just going to take a picture of myself and put a game in the background or whatever I'm playing at the time. At some point I'll have thumbnails made. It's just going to be a picture and then the game in the background of whatever game I decide to play. At some point, I do want to stream Doom Eternal. So here's the plan. I think on Tuesdays, I want to stream Doom Eternal. And then on Fridays, I want to hop on with the guys. But I've been noticing Dizzy's been streaming with a full party a lot recently. So it's kind of hard to jump in. The only time I can do that maybe is if I give him a heads up. Hey, I want to start streaming on Friday with you. So here's a heads up. I want to stream Call of Duty or whatever game you want to play. So I'll just have to give him a heads up. So yeah, at some point I want to stream Doom Eternal or Doom Dark Ages. I still haven't finished Doom Eternal, so I think if Dizzy's still full, we might play Doom Eternal just to finish it. I still haven't finished it yet. I think I'm just playing too hard of a difficulty, and it's just I just need to finish it. At this point, I don't really care about completing at a certain difficulty. I just need to get it out of the way. Defuse, I've been good. I've been great. I've been at college for 2 years. I went to Morocco last year for the summer. I know, it's been forever since I've seen anybody. I streamed maybe twice since I've been back, so not long. I've been posting though. I've been posting a lot of content. I still have a YouTube video that I need to post. I posted. If you haven't seen the YouTube video, by the way, you need to go to my YouTube channel and you need to check out the new YouTube video that I posted like maybe a week ago. Or was it Monday? Maybe it was this week. I didn't record. I was with a bunch of I was okay. So for my major, I have to go do an international experience with other students, right? And the reason why I haven't been streaming or been keeping up with content creation is because I don't want people at school to know that I do this. I want to keep this on the down low. I just want to get through college, get out of here, and continue doing what I like to do, right? I don't want people to know. So I keep that on the down low. When I'm ready, then I'll tell them, hey, I've been doing this, right? So when I went on my Morocco trip, I didn't vlog. I took pictures, but I didn't vlog. So I just, I just experienced it. Had a great time. Didn't want to be behind the camera. I did want to vlog it, but I didn't. For the sole purpose of I didn't want to make other classmates feel uncomfortable. I just start randomly vlogging. Because it's a bunch of students. Like when I went, I didn't know almost 95% of them. Some I knew, but I wasn't like friends with them. Some of them were athletes because I work as a social media assistant, photographer, videographer. So I still do the content stuff, but for my school's athletics, right? The trip was amazing. The problem is that the professor who was leading the trip kept us busy every day. And the only time we had downtime was probably around 6 or 7 p.m. where everything was starting to wrap up. Morocco was amazing. I love Morocco, man. If I could, I would 100% go back again. The only downtime that we only had one downtime, one day free to do whatever we want. And we ended up at a place called Tangier. And at Tangier, it's the northern part of Morocco. So it's in the bay, in the area where you can see, what's the ocean called? I'm blanking on the name because I've been a hot while since I've been in that area or studied that area. Wait. Yes, I had to pay a little bit, but I used my financial aid to cover it because it was a summer course, technically. All right. Is this the Malacca Strait? No, this is not Malacca Strait. This is the Mediterranean Sea. Oh, okay. All right, so we were here. We were in this area of Morocco. We had one day to ourselves. So me and a buddy took a ferry and we went to Spain, to Tarifa. And we spent half the day here till we had to go back on our ferry to go back. So not only did I go to Morocco, I spent a day in Spain. And that was amazing. The language barrier, what a relief, because the people in Morocco, the youth speak pretty decent English. But the other languages, it was either Arabic or French. And I don't know Arabic nor French. So when I got to Spain, because I have like Spanish was like my first language, I was able to communicate with the people, ask them questions, order food without having to be like, what is this? Having to use a Google Translator app. There was some differences. Like, for example, I wanted a Coca-Cola, and so in Mexico, when we want a Coca-Cola, we just say puedo tener un Coca. And in Spain, they don't call it Coca because Coca refers to that thing. So they call it cola, which I thought was weird because cola means like tail in Spanish, in Mexican Spanish or whatever. So that was something different. And then there was another thing. I wanted to visit the church. Yeah, cola. It's so weird because in Mexico we call it coca, but in Spain they call it cola. And then I think another thing that was a little different was I wanted to visit the church that was there. And I think we were there on a Sunday. So, you know, church time or mass time, right? I wasn't going to, I don't know. I didn't want to have my friend that I was with go to church with me, but I was just curious, you know? I do want to visit. I did want to visit inside the church. I want to see what it was like inside the church. And it was nice. I got to take pictures in there as well. But I think I asked, I said, ¿Cuándo es la misa? And in Mexican Spanish is what time is mass? And misa for them is like the church. So it's not like what time is mass. I was asking when is the church. I don't know, it was weird. They called it something else. So I was like trying to explain to them, I just want to know what time the mass is and stuff like that. So it's a little different. A dumb question, but did you have to pay for yeah, the school financial aid covered most of it. I just had to pay whatever was left. That one church in Spain is huge. Yeah, that one's huge, but I didn't go all the way in Spain. Is it in Spain, or I thought it was in Italy? There might be a huge church in Spain, probably in like Madrid or not Madrid. I think it's in Barcelona. Yeah, I think it's the Barcelona one. Yeah, Italy has, I think Italy has the Vatican. Yeah, no, the cool looking church, the Gothic looking church, that one's in Barcelona. At some point I do want to go to Spain because I have family roots tied to Spain. Like my last name comes from Spain. There's a little village called that goes by my last name. So at some point I do want to go over there. It's not Shocker, by the way. I'm not giving my full legal name out. But yeah, I do want to go there for that reason. I want to visit Madrid. I want to visit Barcelona for sure. I'm pretty sure you can take trains out there and you'll get there in no time. We did want to go more further into Spain, but we got there like so late in the afternoon that we weren't able to do a further trip down. So we got there probably at like 2 in the afternoon. I don't know what time. I think we left at 10. Took us about 45 minutes. I think we got there around 11 or something like that. Yeah, no, the whole transportation system in Europe, I wish we had that here. In California, we have a train that goes up from Northern California, ends not even in San Francisco, but near San Francisco. And then the train in SoCal probably goes from LA to San Diego, and that's about it. The train doesn't even go all the way across California. Imagine if we had a speed train like Japan, a bullet train. Can you imagine how fast it would be to get to SoCal? I would take that train in a heartbeat. I don't know if it'll probably be expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Just taking a train from I don't know where the train starts. I know there's a train in Davis that takes you all the way to it doesn't even take you in San Francisco. I don't even know where it stops. It stops close to Berkeley, I would say, in an area around there. That'd be so cool. Orange, you already know. Oh, I see what you mean. I haven't used these lights in so long, so I just turned them on. Hold on, let me open the app again. Actually, they just added new color schemes. Oop, the wrong thing. Hold on. They added new color schemes. So this is the Chargers color scheme. They added NFL teams on here. There you go. Just for you. We got the Broncos color scheme on just for you. But yeah, Morocco was amazing. 10 out of 10. Would go back again. You know what I really loved about Morocco though? And it was more the lifestyle. The lifestyle was so amazing. And I'm pretty sure this is in Europe as well. But being able to go to a coffee shop, order an espresso, and people could smoke outside of the shop. People socialize at night at coffee shops. People don't do that here. You know what time coffee shops close? Except for maybe like some coffee shops that open like 24 hours, like Dutch Bros. I don't know if there's the Dutch. There has to be a Dutch Bros in SoCal. I saw one in San Diego or near San Diego. It was like by Oceanside. Dutch Bros open like 24/7. Starbucks closes at 8. No, people don't. People in Morocco, I saw it one time. People got together to watch a soccer game at a coffee shop. People don't do that here. You just go to a coffee shop, and the main reason why they hang out at a coffee shop is for one, alcohol is kind of like against their religion. It's haram for them to be drinking alcohol, so there's not a lot of crazy places for you to go drink. They do have like drinking locations for tourists, obviously, because they want tourists to go. But like for your regular people that live there, not many people go to those bars or anything like that. They have coffee shops. So that's why it's so popular in Morocco to go to a coffee shop in the evening to socialize. Food was great. I have no complaints. I tried everything except for lamb shawarma. That was the one thing that we tried to get, and every time we tried to get it, it was always sold out. Popular item. That's probably the most healthiest time I've ever been to, because it was all fresh food that we were eating. We weren't eating any processed food. Yeah, in Morocco. I actually bought a Morocco jersey too. Had to. If I was gonna buy something, I'm like, you know what? Let me get a jersey. I don't want to get like a whole like authentic gown or like a traditional style outfit. So like, when am I gonna wear it? I'm not gonna wear it all the time. But a jersey I can wear all the time. Look at this. I got a Moroccan jersey. I wish I would have gotten in large, but I got it in medium. It fits, but the love handles show. So I gotta lose a little weight to be able to rock this. But yeah, I got the jersey. There was a different jersey I wanted to get, but they didn't have it, so I ended up just going with like their home kit. So yeah, I got a Moroccan jersey. This is the only thing that I got for myself. But yeah, 10 out of 10, 100% recommend. You have to be open to trying new foods, because there's always going to be different types of food. There's not going to be, I mean, anywhere you go, you always have to have the mindset of trying new things. Don't be afraid of trying new things. If you're a picky eater, start changing that habit because you're going to be missing out so much. Always wanted to go to Europe. Just got to start saving up for it later. Yeah, I think Europe is not one of my high to do things. I think my number one place I want to travel to is one. I mean, does Spain count as European? I mean, it's part of the European world, but yeah, number one, Japan. I want to go to Japan. Number two would be Spain, and then it would be Germany, because I do have ancestors. So like, I don't even know how many greats. but I have a super great grandfather who left Germany and moved to Mexico. France is probably like my last, my least interested place that I want to travel to. It is overrated. It's nasty. It's gross. I've heard like people who go to like the what is it called? Is it the Eiffel Tower? The pictures are nothing good. No. In real life, you have rats running around, you have people stealing things. It's just a ghetto town. That's all I can say. It's not a nice town. Like the nice parts, supposedly the nice parts, I guess like the wealthy people live outside of France, supposedly. You'll be surprised, man. There's a classmate trying to rizz up a Moroccan girl. Did it work out? I don't know. And you ask him. I remember you got like his her Instagram. Yeah, they have standards. I think. I mean, it depends on where you go. All the girls over here lame. Yeah, it's we have this interesting thing where I don't know, I don't want to say all girls, but I don't know. Yeah, I got a girl. Hell yeah, I got a girl. We've been together for like 6 years. You gotta follow the Instagram, man. I've been posting. Yeah, like going to college has opened my eyes to how men view girls that go to college. Thank you. Oh boy, another ad break. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. I'm trying to post content more regularly. I've been posting a lot of shorts. Not a lot, not a crazy amount. I've uploaded 3 shorts, and in total those shorts have gotten me 5K views. At some point I want to start streaming on YouTube shorts, as well as Instagram and TikTok. Kind of crazy though. I get a lot of likes on TikToks when I post like little clips, and then on YouTube I get a lot of views, and then Instagram is just kind of it's kind of dead. Nothing interesting happening on Instagram. 5 ads. Holy shoot. Is that on my end? Do I have to fix something? I don't even know. I don't even like touching none of the settings here. I just see it and I get overwhelmed and I back out. What was I saying? I think I was talking about how men view girls here in the US. But yeah, college girls, apparently guys think they're stinkies. Well, a lot of the transfer guys. So, okay. So at my college, it's a small college, but they get a lot of transfer students who are like 25 years and older. So a lot of the guys who are on the older side kind of view college girls as stinkies, as in they get around, and then they talk about how it makes them not want to have girls when they become dads. Well, because like when you're young and you no longer have parent supervision anymore, you're pretty much like becoming an adult, you're on your own doing your own thing. Like you kind of make choices that you wouldn't really do when you're at home. Maybe you would, depends if you get invited to parties and stuff like that, but I mean the same could be said about guys too. There's a lot of guys that get around. But yeah, I think it all has to stem through social media. A lot of like social media, women empowerment movement. What else? The things that they see. Oh, it's social media too. I mean, I'm trying to like connect it to also like TV as well. But it's like, I think a lot of women who don't put standards on themselves kind of like destroy the image of what men want in a relationship. So if a guy finds out you're a type of girl that kind of gets around, already not interested. Like, the only person that would be interested in a girl that gets around is if a guy who doesn't really care about being in a relationship with you and just wants to get in bed with you. So those are the only guys that are going to be interested in you. They're not going to take you seriously. As soon as they're done, they're going to hit it and quit it. So it's tough. In my opinion, social media has kind of ruined relationships for how easy it is to simply talk to a girl. Yeah. Like, as I got older, I had to really think about being in a relationship with someone who how should I put it? Because I don't want to be too X-rated, but as I got older, because I'd never been in a serious relationship till like I left high school. I've been in like maybe one relationship that lasted maybe a couple months. Not even a long relationship. Very quick. Lasted maybe like 3 or 4 months. But like as I got older, I tried to get back into the dating scene. Oh yeah, you definitely have a chance in college. But I've been in a relationship before I went back to college. there are some girls who, I mean, if you go to the right places, that some aren't gonna be those girls that like to go to frat parties or just parties in general. You're gonna have those girls who are just there to just get their degree. So I'm not saying that there's gonna be a good majority of those type of girls, but there are gonna be like some girls in college who are taking college seriously. But I think so. Me and my girl have been in a relationship for 6 years, right? I graduated in college in 2014, so we didn't get together till math is not mathing right now. Hold on. If it's 2005 right now, we're entering our 6 years in relationship. $2019? Maybe it was 2019, because we did have a little rocky moment. So before getting with her, I had to really think about, like, okay, there's an off chance that if I want to get into a relationship, I have to get over the fact that there might be a girl who isn't pure. There you go. Let's just say that. I don't want to get too into specifics. I'm about to turn 30. That's how old I am. In a couple of months, I'm going to be 30. I already hit Unk status. Yeah, so I knew that there was a chance that if I get into a relationship at the age that I am, I'm no longer in high school. I'm just working full time, right? That if I get into a relationship, I have to take into consideration that there might be a chance that whoever I'm meeting or dating might be poor. So I'm like, okay, so what is the appropriate amount of body counts, I would say, where I draw the line? 1, 2, maybe. I think 2 is probably the max at the time that I was thinking. So I took that into consideration, and so I was like, okay, so now how much is too much of a body count? And so I set my max to maybe 2. And so from that point on, you know, I've tried like meeting people who I've kind of known after high school, like, well, during high school. I have like met up with some people, and then I was like, it's not working out. And then I tried Tinder for a little bit, and then I came to the realization that a lot from the amount that I've dated, a good majority of them wanted like a one-time thing. They didn't want something serious. So then I stopped looking for like a relationship on Tinder, and I was like, you know what? If I come across someone through socializing in the real world, so be. And then how I ended up with my current girlfriend was while I was working at a I can safely say this now, because I'm not gonna go back in there anymore. But I was a preschool teacher assistant for a little bit. Reason why I was a preschool teacher assistant was because I didn't know what I was doing with my life. Someone told me that I work well with kids and maybe I should look into a career of teaching, and so just so happens that there was a position opened up for substitute, and that substitute position lasted literally a week and offered me a full-time job as a teacher assistant because I was that good at my job. Anyways, a co-worker there no, I was not her assistant. Preschool teacher assistant. Her mom worked with me, and towards maybe my last, I think 2 years before I decided to leave that job, because yeah, we met in either 2018 or 2019. yeah, her mom told me that I should like hang out with her daughter or something like that, and I wasn't really interested in like being friends with like coworkers' daughters in the first place. I was like, nah, I'm cool. And then so one day she just randomly decides to like have her daughter call me to hang out. Yeah, her daughter, her mom put me on. So, well, she put us on. She called the school, gave the phone to her daughter so the daughter could talk to me. And so we kind of scheduled like a time to hang out. So I guess she tried to text me, but the mom gave her like the wrong phone number. She was like one digit off. And so we start texting, and I think I told her that I was going to the gym, and it turns out that we both went to the same gym. So she wanted to go to the same gym that I was going to. So when we went to that gym, that was the first time that we met. She's seen me before. She's seen me leaving out of the theaters upset because I was watching Captain Marvel. So she's seen me before. I've never seen her. Wing mom. Yeah. Wing woman. Yeah, W mom. And so from that point on, we've been together. We've had some rocky moments, but I think she comes from a very value style family. Like her parents are pretty like hardcore Mexican, so they have a lot of like values that they have. So I'd say I was very, very fortunate to be in a relationship with her where she has values. She goes to church with me every Sunday. We spend a lot of time together, too much time sometimes. So if I'm not streaming, that's why, you know. That's why I don't stream all the time. Because I spend a lot of my time with her. Yeah, her mom knew. She's always known I've been a gentleman, a nice guy. That's not how I was expecting it to go down, but yeah, that's how it went down. I said I don't want to be friends with anyone's daughter that I work with. And then look at me now. But yeah. And so the whole reason why I'm also going back to school is because of her. I think we came to a realization that the jobs that we currently have is not suitable for the type of life that we want to live. Crazy story you can later tell your kids for sure. 100%. Hey, your grandma's the reason why we're together. You better send her Mother's Day gifts, birthday gifts, and Christmas gifts. W grandma in the chats. No, not yet. There's no kids. But yeah. Yeah, we came to the realization that the lives that we are currently living, the jobs that we currently have, well, I currently have, I wasn't making a lot of money. I was like going to school part-time. I was taking like 2 classes every semester. And then I was like, do I still want to do teaching? Because I think but in 2022 I got a different job. I was a paraprofessional. I was working with kids with learning disabilities at a school district. So I got to work with students of all ages. So I got to see how students behave at elementary school. And I observed that. I saw how much I was getting paid. I evaluated how much actual teachers make. And so I was like, is this the career that I really want to do for the rest of my life? And so then I think last minute, during the summer, I last minute decided to make a major change, like change in major and a career change. So I decided to go back to school full time. I have one more year left, by the way. I'm almost done with school. I just have 2 semesters left and like 2 classes in the summer, which is not a problem. And then I'm done. So I'm hoping to find a new career in the major of study that I'm studying in, which is like international strategy and security. So I could work in a government facility if I wanted to. I could work analyzing policies and stuff like that. I could work as an HR. I could work as a social media manager as well, because I do that as part of like as a student worker, because I know how social media works. I needed a job while I was still in college. I'm not gonna do nothing while I'm at college. But yeah, I think ideally I would like to work at a port, because I feel like our major revolves around the whole maritime industry. So if I could, I would want to work at the Port of Oakland or Port of Long Beach or the Port of San Diego. Those are like the major ports in California. San Diego, not so much, but Oakland or Long Beach, around that area. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to apply to those ports next summer, but we'll see. Oh yeah, 100%. All the areas that I'm interested in doing are going to pay a lot more than being a teacher, for sure. It was scary at the time because I thought I was going to be the oldest person at the school. And I was like, damn, I'm probably going to be the oldest guy there. And I'm going to be surrounded by a bunch of young people. And no, it turns out that there was a lot of students who were in my, kind of like in my situation, where they were already like in like late 20s who wanted to go back to school. There's a guy who's in his 70s who's going to school there. Excuse me. You look 23. That's because I take care of myself, baby. That's because I take care of myself. I don't stress. I may be thinning a little bit now, but I don't stress. I think the one thing that I've been lacking though is that I feel like my major is more assignment heavy compared to like the other majors on campus. So I feel like I'm always like doing research and typing papers. And then I have like the social media, photography, videography as like part of the job for the athletic department. So it's like I feel like I'm always busy that I don't have time to go to the gym. So like my first year, I was doing fine. I was going to the gym, I was going to class. My second year, busy. Studying, researching, papers. I think that at that time I was also my second year, so the one that just ended. I think I had like full control of like what I wanted to do with the social media platform. So when it came to posting for like athletics, so I was like busy. I'm not gonna say how much money I was making. Not a lot. Let's just say that student workers don't make a lot, but I was earning enough hours to the point where they're telling me, hey, you can't be doing too many hours. I can only work 20 hours a week. So I've had 2 conversations where they told me that I could not go over the 20-hour a week thing. And I've done it twice where I've gone over, and I had to subtract those hours and either put into a future, like the next month period. Yeah, 20 is crazy, but that's what happens when you're a student worker and the school's cheap. They don't want to pay you for what you're worth. So yeah, and I've been talking for so long. I haven't even played a game. I don't even think we're gonna get to a game. L school, but it's gonna be worth it. I've gained so many experiences. I've gained so many knowledge and networking as well. But yeah, I'm just glad that I just have one more year left and I'm done. No more living on campus. No more having to worry about assignments. I only have like one crazy class next semester, and that crazy class is my senior thesis where I have to type like a 40-page paper. That's gonna be probably the most challenging class that I have. The most challenging part so far of the classes I've taken is this freaking internship thing that I have to do. I have to find an internship, and as part of the class I have to work with in a career that I'm like interested in working in, and then I have to like type up like, what did I learn at this internship, what did I do at this internship, and stuff like that. Appreciate it, Defuse. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by the way. I don't know if Akun is still here. He was here, and then next thing you knew, he was gone. But Akunis, you're still here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. I'm gonna try to stream at least Tuesdays and Fridays. The only reason why I streamed today was because I have a wedding rehearsal that I gotta go to tomorrow, so I decided to do it today. Keep your eyes out for videos. I'm gonna try to start posting a lot more regularly, for sure. Well, not regularly, but whenever I can. I like, since like I have been learning new tools of how to like edit a lot more efficiently, so the whole editing process has been a little faster. I think the difficult part is like trying to find songs that are like not copyrighted. That's the hard part. Definitely try my best to follow up with you, bro, and I'll definitely follow you on Insta and YouTube. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try posting more regularly, so we'll see. I need to, yeah. And I don't know if you noticed, but we got a new camera lens, so like when you watch the YouTube video, the quality is a lot more better. I bought microphones for vlogging, so I got these little DJI mini mics, little microphones that I can wear, so that way you can hear me a lot more better. I'm still trying to figure out how these work, because I took them to like a baseball game and the noise cancellation wasn't like the best, and I don't know if that's an error on my end. So I stepped up my quality. What's your Instagram before I forget? Does this work? Hold on. That did not work. Hold on. I'll get the link right now. I'll get the link and I'll post it on the chat. Hold on. I just got the link right now. There you go. There's a link to Instagram. Really quick, can I show you like the graphic designs that I've been doing for the school's athletics? Let me see if I can find one. Look at that. That's the stuff I've been doing for the school. Ignore the little box here. The little green box. My camera's supposed to be in that area. But yeah, that's the stuff I've been doing. I'm like that. I'm like that. I tried to get an internship with the Kings. They denied me because they only hire friends and families. Freaking Nepo babies. I tried applying with the Chargers. I haven't heard back yet. How long does that take me? So ideally I have like the whole background, the whole everything already set up. The only thing that I have to do is get a picture, remove the background. And so the whole removing background takes about probably like an hour, depending on how crazy the image is. Like I like to use the AI tool that recognizes like the person that's in the image, and the AI removes the background. But it's not always like 100% accurate, so I have to go in and like do the editing myself. So it really depends. The hair is the hard part. Hair. But I think overall a good 2 hours or 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, that would be cool. We'll see. I don't know. The challenging part is that I'm not studying in a field for graphic design or media and marketing. That's not my field of study. My field of study is international strategy and security. I just so happen to have a job and related to that area. So hopefully the Chargers will small back. I sent applications out to the Kings. I sent applications out to the Chargers. I sent application out to athletics, like the baseball team. I reached out to the Sacramento Rivercats, the minor league team. So yeah. Oh, ad break. Forgot to mute the YouTube video. I'm like trying to see what's going on the YouTube side. I'm gonna try to open up Call of Duty, so we'll see how that goes. Should I just play Doom? Call of Duty or Doom Eternal? Welcome back. How long are you going to be on the stream, Defuse? I know sometimes you leave a little early. At some point, I think this probably is going to be like a morning thing, maybe. And it has to be like when I'm like done doing like all the other stuff that I have to do. 10 more minutes. I gotta sleep kind of early today since I have a busy day tomorrow. All good, man. All good. At some point, I would like to stream on both Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and like TikTok, but just doing just like this, just chatting, nothing crazy, not playing video games, but just to like experiment, to try it out, because like I've noticed, yeah, I'm interested. I just have to set up the whole like the vertical stream stuff, but I don't know. I kind of want to grow my audience a little bit, because since I've left my consistent, sorry, it's hard to say. So I think by the time I was like leaving the school, I think a lot of my regulars were already in that point of time where they are starting to start their own lives. They're no longer in high school anymore. They're leaving. And so they kind of became a little more busy, I would say. So I feel like since coming back, there's been a couple occasions where I streamed to like 0 viewers. No, you're good, man. With you, it's always been consistent because you're not on all the time, so you're rarely on. So when you're on, it's always rare to like hear from you. So with you, it's a little different. But I'm talking about the people who used to be on like all the time. Like I used to have my mods in here all the time, and now my mods have become like a little more busy. Like before, when I gave them mod privileges, they were still in high school. They didn't have busy lives. So now they're no longer in high school. They're a little busy now with their lives. So they don't tune in all the time. Every once in a while they'll tune in, but not always. So, and right now, like I'm streaming with another streamer that they watch as well. So it's like I'm competing for viewers a little bit. So that's why I've always streamed on different days that he's streaming on. So I just want to bring back more viewers to the whole streaming thing. I want to make streaming as like, okay, I have a reason to stream now. I have an audience. I'm not streaming to 0 people anymore. Like, what am I going to tell the girlfriend? Hey, I want to go home and stream to like 0 viewers. Hell no. I'm trying to build an audience out here, man. Like for me, the whole point about creating content is that I enjoy the creativity I put into video editing or like streaming. I think I just like socializing, I would say. I think I have like just a personality, I would say. I'm not gonna say I have the best personality here on the platform. You try to upload shorts to TikTok. I have been actually. I've uploaded 3 shorts, and within a week, I've generated about 5,000. I can pull it up actually. I've generated a lot of views, but not a lot of likes. It's weird because when I upload a TikTok, I get a bunch of likes. I don't get too many likes, but I get more likes than when I post to YouTube Shorts. But in YouTube Shorts, I get a lot more views compared to TikTok. So it's like, it's weird. I get likes on TikToks, but I get a shit ton of views on YouTube. Like I'll show you how many views I got within a week. I'm gonna go to my analytics. Okay, within a week, I've generated 6.1k views. My highest short has gained about 3,000 views, and that's just me opening a box of panini cards. I made another video. I still have to make it. I just got lazy. I think the main reason why I also got lazy was because I was trying to edit this 40-minute video and trying to reduce it to something shorter. But yeah, within 1 week, 6,000 views. Uploading YouTube shorts. Uploading a YouTube video, 74 views. Actually, within like the first day that I uploaded, this only gained like about 15 views within like the first day of uploading, but within a week it gained about 74 views. So YouTube shorts is the way to go. So I just need to consistently upload like a short a day maybe. And so I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I think like every day I'm just going to upload like one short. Random short, just to upload. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get back into streaming, just so that I have like content. Like I can turn like our conversations we've had into content as well. I don't know about the whole Morocco segment, but yeah. But that's why I want to get back into streaming. I want to be able to stream, and within the stream find some sort of thing that I really enjoyed from that stream and turn into content. I think I don't know if you've watched my update video or not, but I also said that like I want to change how I approach streaming now. Like before, I used to be more wacky a little bit. I would say like I used to try my best just to like garner views or whatever. And so I don't want to act a little. I don't want to act too crazy. I want to act like, okay, I'm a little mature now. I'm almost in my 30s, dude. I can't be doing the stuff that I used to do. pulling up to stream in a golf outfit or wearing outfits for whatever games. I don't want a viewer to come into the chat and just say, put the fries in the bag. I just want to be like, oh, it's Cool Unk. Cool Unk is live. What wisdom does Unk have to bestow upon? I'm not that old, but apparently 30 is old. I think if there's one content that I want to step away from, like not even touch, especially because I've studied it for like 2 years, I don't want to touch politics. I think the state of the US, I think politics is just so crazy right now. You have like one wrong opinion and you just get a bunch of people who are just like, man, why do you do this? Why don't you support this? And it's just like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to run the risk of having someone who is furious with me having a certain opinion and then them sending a bunch of like threats to me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend can't stand it. She wouldn't be able to handle that. Learn about the other people. Think of you, bro. Be yourself, and you'll see a lot of people like you more for who you are than what you pretend as. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm just gonna be myself. Facts. But yeah, I don't know. I just think I'm just gonna tone down how I approach streaming. I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy anymore, like putting on a costume for like let's for example, because I still have the costume here. When the new Wolverine game comes out, I'm not gonna go on stream with a Wolverine costume. Back then me when I used to stream more consistently, yeah, I would have put on a Wolverine costume. I think it's the fact that because I'm in a college setting as well, I don't want my peers to view me differently. I have an ego. I'm not ego. I have a reputation I need to uphold, man. I'm not popular, but I don't want like someone from school to one day tune in and be like, this isn't the guy that I went to school with. Imagine they find you. I wouldn't be surprised. It's only a matter of time. Like, the only reason why I feel like they haven't found me is because I haven't been posting or streaming at all. I think that's the only reason why they haven't found out. So if I continue during the summer to do what I'm doing, maybe. Like, all my social media doesn't have my first name. I've purposely set up my social media to just have my alias. It's not even my alias, but my name in every social media is just Shocker. So when you see me, I'm Shocker. But when you see me in public, I'm not Shocker. Go by a different name. I go by my government name. So I purposely set up my social media so that way nobody finds me. That'd be crazy. I'd be like, does the Zoom camera work on? Oh no, I don't have it set up. Everything's all whacked because I haven't streamed on here in so long. I can do this though. I'm gonna be like this. Keep it a secret. Chris, right? You're close. The C in Sea Shocker means something. It's not there for no reason. It's there for a reason. You're almost right though. You're halfway there. That's like the short name people give me. All right, now you went too far. You're close, but went too far. Get rid of the offer. The offer part. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna. Christ, no. Ew, I'm named after my Lord and Savior. God, no. Try again, buddy. You're almost there, though. You were there with Christopher. Just now with the offer. What you mean? What's an? It's not Chris, but people call me Chris because my name is too long. So if they want to say it short, they say Chris. It's a name of a religion as well. What's the popular religion in the US? There you go. Got it. Bingo. Now my last name, I'm not saying anything. That's private. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I think after you leave, I think I'm just gonna stream because it's already like 10:30. It's not enough time for me to play a game. I think, however, I might do like one playthrough of Warzone just to see how the frame rate is, to see if like whatever changes I made helps it. Because the last time I tried to stream Warzone, my frame rates were awful. I might do like one Warzone run and then call it quits. 11:35 for me. Yeah, it's 10:35 for me. But this is a good. Well, I mean, it's not my first time back on stream, but I think this is a good stream that I've had since coming back for sure. I just need a, I don't know, I just need to branch out. I just have to like not be afraid of like branching out from like the audience that I used to have and just creating new relationships with like new audiences. Yeah. By the way, I have a YouTube video that I'm still working on. It's just a long video, and it's like a 2-day video. So the first video that I uploaded, I went to a San Diego baseball game. So I explored 2 places. So it's like all in one day. So the first was technically also a 2-part day as well, but like the first part was just the drive there. There was not really much of me talking or vlogging. It was just clips of like the drive to SoCal, and then the video continues on with like the second day. So the first part, I visit Oceanside, California, and then we go to like a San Diego Padres game, and then that's where the video ends. And so this next video is going to be me going to LA, and then the second day is me going to Disneyland. So the first part, nothing interesting really happens. Like I visit the Chargers facility. I didn't visit, it's closed, but I drove by it, and then I went to the team store, but I knew it was gonna be closed. Okay, hold on. First off, hello CF No, forgive me. Okay, I've not streamed on YouTube in a while, so if I don't recognize you, if you go by a different name on TikTok, what's up? Keep in mind, I have not streamed in like 2 years. All right, forgive me, but welcome back. We back, and we're gonna start streaming. I need to have a strict streaming schedule. Well, I'm thinking about Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ooh. Hold on, I gotta ban this. Yeah, so we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Hold on, I gotta open my YouTube. Maybe if I recognize your profile picture. Oh, okay, yeah. I think you go by a different name on Twitch. So CF No kind of like catch me off guard. Now I remember Elon. Of course. How's it going, man? Sorry, the server's been dead. It's been dead because I went back to school full time. Yeah, so we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. I'm trying out the whole multi-stream right now. How's it going, man? Long time no see. What you been up to? Oh, Hakuna's still here. I thought he was gone. Is this the just chatting? Hold on. Is this the just chatting profile page? Did they change the image for just chatting? Oh, this is just catting. Oh my god, I've been streaming on just cat. Oh no. I forgot to put the age when I was typing. I've been streaming on just catting. This is awkward. Oh, I need to leave. Hold on, wait. Oh, this is awkward. I just imagine someone going on just catting and they see me expecting to see a cat. Hold on. I'm editing the stream right now. Hold on. No wonder the profile looks so weird when I was looking at the category section. I did not know just catting was a thing. Good night, Defuse. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I will not see you till maybe Tuesday. I don't know. I want to have a day where I'm not competing with another person. So like Disney HD, I don't want to be competing with them. I want to have one day where I can stream and be able to play. So I don't know. I don't know about streaming on Tuesday. I might go back to streaming on maybe Monday, but we'll see. But for sure Friday. For sure Friday. That's a fucking clip. Yeah, that is a clip. Okay. What are you majoring in oh my god, I feel like I'm slurring my words. What are you majoring in, Elon? I went back to college too. I got one more year left and I'm done. Comp Sci now. You're in, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're in Canada, correct? Okuna, please tell me you clipped that, by the way. Oh. Yeah, I look at the category image and I was like, why is it not like someone holding like a coffee mug or a mug? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, am I in the right category? And I look at it and it says just catting. I blame you guys. You guys didn't tell me. You guys have just been watching me the whole time. Not once did you bother, except for Elon. Elon's on YouTube, so he doesn't see what's happening on Twitch. But you on Twitch, I blame you guys. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm just pretending like I did nothing wrong, okay? Let me have this moment. I'm rusty. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I probably didn't even understand what you were saying. I thought it was like a misspell or something like that. On YouTube, okay. Sounds good. I'll try to tune in. Now that I have like some spare time. Well, more time than I usually have since going to college. But like college, I was always busy. I hardly ever got to like sit down and watch what's been going on Twitch. I don't think I have any mods set up on YouTube. I think I may have like one mod. But yeah. I think I'm gonna stream for like 15 minutes, and I think I'm just gonna call it good for today because it's already getting too late. There's not enough time for me to like sit down and have like a decent amount of gameplay going on. I kind of started my stream a little late because I was trying to figure out my driver's issues. Like, for some reason, NVIDIA graphics cards, there's been like a new update, and like the update has been causing like the GPU to run more heavy than what it needs to. And so I had to like go in and fix it. Like I had OBS and Call of Duty running at the same time, and I kept getting like notifications saying my GPU was running too high. So I had to like go in and fix it a little bit. I had to figure out the whole multi-stream. I thought I had to create like a profile picture for the YouTube stuff, but I guess I just had to go live. So that saves me more time. I think at some point I just need to sit down and tink with like the OBS settings a little bit, but then I'll be good. This is where I know it's for YouTube. I need to do that too. I think I might have something set up for YouTube. I just don't know if it's implemented or not. Like right here on my stream, I've noticed YouTube chat is not appearing on the screen. I need to fix that as well. I need to have a new system set up for this, so that way, for it not being so cluttered, I think I'm just gonna have followers and subscribers, and then I'm gonna have subscribers for YouTube, because I don't have enough viewers to be able to monetize. Yeah, so I got a YouTube video up. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. And at some point I'm gonna have the second part of that video up. I need to sit down and just go through it. I worked on it a little bit, but it's not 100% done. There's still like a whole nother segment that I gotta add. I'm just debating. I need to sit down and see if, because it's like a 2-day video thing. I need to see if the first day, how much can I trim it down to include like the next day, and if the first day is too long, I might just upload the first day. I know that one's not going to get enough views, but it's content. You guys can like watch it. But yeah, so there's a whole like Disneyland segment that I want to include into the video. I know the Disneyland segment is pretty long. That's like a whole day of like me vlogging. Not a whole day. There were some moments where I didn't vlog, but there's a whole Disneyland segment I want to incorporate. And then I just have to see if the first day in LA, if I can like cut it down a little bit and then include the whole Disneyland part, to see if I can just upload both days as just one YouTube video. But if I can, I'm just gonna have to do 3 separate YouTube videos, or 2 separate YouTube videos, my bad. The The first one was good because it was me exploring Oceanside, and then I went to a Padres game, and then the Padres game was a whole nothing burger. The Padres didn't win. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen the video. Padres lost pretty bad. But yeah, because I didn't vlog the whole time that I was at the game, there was enough content in there to be like one complete YouTube video. So yeah, so we'll see. I just need to sit down and like do a lot of trimming down to the first video, and then see if there's enough for me to add the whole Disneyland trip into that same video, or if it's like going past like 30 minutes, then I'm just gonna have to create a separate video for that. So we'll see. Stay tuned. At some point it'll be up. Just not this weekend or anything like that, because I have a wedding rehearsal tomorrow, and then I have a wedding that I'm going to be participating in as one of the groomsmen. So I'm not going to have time to be able to edit. Hold on, this is the Just Chatting profile page? Did they change the image for Just Chatting? Oh, this is Just Catting. Oh my god, I've been streaming on Just Catting. Oh no. I forgot to put the age when I was typing. I've been streaming on Just Catting. This is awkward. That's funny. I still can't believe I was streaming on Just Catting. Oop. Realize you can see everything. Okay, so I think next week when I stream again, I think I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do a playthrough of Doom Eternal just to finish it, because that's the one I think for sure I have not finished that game. I finished Doom, but not Doom Eternal, and then at some point I want to jump into Doom Dark Age. So as soon as I'm done with Doom Eternal, we're gonna jump into Doom Dark Ages, and then on Friday, whatever the guys are streaming or playing. So I have to think, if I want to stream, if I stream on Tuesday, I'm going to be streaming at the same time as Dizzy's streaming, and then we're going to be competing for viewers, and I'd rather not be doing that. So I'd rather have one day where I don't have to worry about competing for viewers. There's nothing wrong with competing for viewers. I just know that the same audience who watch me like to watch him as well, so I don't want to be streaming when he's streaming. The only reason why I'm live right now while he's streaming is because, like I said, I have a wedding that I have to go to tomorrow. So either I stream on Monday or I stream on Wednesday, and whichever day I decide, I think I might do Wednesday, to be honest. But whichever day I decide, it's just gonna be me streaming. Nobody else, just me streaming whatever game. I still need to finish Elden Ring for sure. I haven't finished that game. I just think that, like, I'm so I'm not lost. I am kind of lost actually. I just don't know where to go from where I'm at right now. So yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it for tonight. Hakuna, thank you for tuning in. Elon, if you're still around, I appreciate you for stopping by. It's been a long time. Glad you're doing well. Hope to see you again. See about getting that Discord server up and running again, I guess. I don't know what to do for that Discord, man. I think everyone thinks that I've quit streaming or quit creating content, which is they're not wrong for thinking that. I kind of did. I just went back to school full time. I didn't want people knowing that I do content for streaming. I'm on the down low right now. The reason why I'm not is because I'm back at home. I'm in the comfort of my own home. I don't have to stream in a dorm room where the walls are thin. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Hakuna as well. Thank you for being around, chatting it up, talking about soccer. At some point, I'll get back into US soccer. I do want to get into soccer for sure. It's just right now is like, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with soccer right now. And I don't know what like the schedule is. I don't even know if it's like the regular season right now for USL soccer. It probably is. Right now, MLS is going on. But yeah, we'll see. I gotta give myself like a deadline about what I want to do with MLS, if I want to pick a team or not. So we'll see. But yeah. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. And if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned for content on YouTube as well. I have been posting a lot of shorts on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube shorts as well. So I'm grinding. I think shorts, uploading small clips is the way to go, because apparently that gives me a whole lot of views compared to uploading normal YouTube videos. I don't think people are interested in vlogging unless like they're like people who have been following you for a while and I'm not talking about you. I meant like when you garner more of an audience who are really interested in what you do personally, then they'll watch the vlog. But I gotta find long form content that is interesting to film. So with that being said, take care, good night, and I'll see you when I'll see you. Maybe on Thursday, or for sure Friday, but maybe on Monday or Wednesday. I don't know about Tuesday. I'm having doubts about Tuesday. Good night. Take care. Don't forget to watch the YouTube videos and hit the like button, please. Shows that my work is not being there, rotting away. Bye.